not sitting here saying that my experience is any worse or any more difficult than anybody else's experience, but let me give you an example about being a Jewish athlete. When I played for Team Israel, we have a bus. We had a decoy bus that had to be sniffed by bomb sniffing dogs. We couldn't get on said bus. We had to hide. We couldn't tell people that we played for Team Israel anywhere we went. We had to keep it a secret. We couldn't wear Team Israel clothing. We couldn't even mention that we were baseball players because we were afraid that someone might figure out.
Where were you guys playing when this was happening?
That was in Florida.
That was in Florida?
Of all places. That was in
Florida?
In Jupiter, Florida.
Dude, I was
expecting West.
Oh, wow.
Okay. Hold on. Is that because of the Munich games where there was still a fear of someone knowing that there were Jewish athletes assembled in one hotel? Or was that like based on actual threats or, what was that based on?
I don't know the details of the threat. I do know we had two members of our team that were Mossad, not players. They were literally hidden bodyguards on our team.
Really?
Because
wow.
Yeah, they were legitimately scared of this. This was 2012.
Wait, so hold on. Let me get this right. So Team Israel's playing in Jupiter, Florida in 2012, and you have two trained assassins, essentially, Mossad guys in uniform, like they're part of the team?
We think so, because they sure as hell never played baseball before.
That is amazing.
Wow.
That is amazing. I didn't see that.
That is crazy.
And not only that, like, keep in mind, at the time, we were legitimately worried about a terroristic threat. And honestly, at the time, obviously, everyone was thinking, there's nothing stopping an organization as vast as ISIS from coming to get us.
Right.
Now we weren't thinking that the second go around in 2016. We were like, no, we have to deal with Nazis. We have to deal with American Nazis this go around. And that's what's so staggering. We took a step 50 years backwards. It was staggering to me.
That is crazy.
That's so those are the stories, like in the life experiences that no one knows about. They're not talked about frequently, obviously.
I had no idea. I knew about Tim Israel playing in the World Baseball Classic. I had no idea. In Florida, that was happening.
Let me ask you this. I forget which year it was, but you guys were successful in one of the World Baseball Classics. You won a few games. I think you maybe advanced in the tournament.
Yes. We swept through Korea. We beat the hell out of Korea. We beat Chinese Taipei mercilessly, and then we beat the Netherlands, and then we moved on to Japan and we beat Cuba.
So as you guys are advancing, did the red flags go up higher? Was there more security? Was there more concern, more talk about, we got to make sure you guys are safe?
No, because it's so funny. That's when the narrative about our team changed. The first week over in Korea, we were has-beens and nobodies who didn't belong there. What are all these Jewish minor leaguers playing in this tournament against stars? We knew we were going to win. Then week 2 comes around. They're like, oh, the USA B team it's not fair. What are you talking about? We're a bunch of Jewish kids from L.A.
Was the entire team Jewish?
The whole team was Jewish. The only way you can get on, it's basically Olympic rules. As long as you can get like a passport from that country, you could play for that country. So we were a bunch of American Jews, a couple of Israelis in there. If you're married to a Jewish woman, you could be eligible for the team. But everybody on the team was Jewish, and that was kind of something really cool that we had together. But keep in mind, that's an experience that not many people are ever going to have. So I have a very unique history with my Jewish heritage now, especially now after the whole Team Israel.
After that experience.
Yeah, well, once you're on Team Israel, everybody knows you're Jewish. Like, not that you were hiding it from anybody, but the mensch on the bench became a pop culture phenomenon.